the Conrads Tire Express and Total Car Care postgame show. Brought to you by Conrads Tire Express and Total Car Care. Take the Conrads Challenge and enjoy our lowest tire price policy.
Hi everyone, Dave Chudowsky back with you on the Conrads postgame show. The Indians a big winner today, 15-3, as they take 2 out of 3 against the Royals. The first time they've won a series at home since late July. And by winning this series, they win a series for Sandy Alomar Jr., his first ever as a manager. Here he is after today's win.
Well, we have a couple of guys banged up. They needed rest, and I wasn't counting yesterday. Brantley playing 9 innings, and today Carrera showed up with a sore knee, and we have to put some guys in the blender out there, and they did their job. So my guys did a phenomenal job, keeping us in the game, and then the offense took off. They went 9 for 20 with men in scoring position, and they kept the line moving. They didn't try to get too big. They just tried to do the job, and a bunt here and there, and moving guys over, and they did a great job.
Is it fun to have wins like these this late in the year when everything that's happened, but to kind of head towards the offseason with these types of wins? It's
always good to win games, especially when you give young guys opportunity to play and they perform, they feel good about themselves. That's great for them. Something you can build your confidence from. I think that it's very important to finish in a great note. And right now the guys are playing hard. They're pushing it, and I think that the offense and the pitching is giving us a chance. And that's the whole story. Today was a great game offensively, pitching-wise, defense. Nobody made an error, so we needed one of those hits yesterday. So, but.
Is Brantley out for a game or two, or you don't know?
No, we don't know yet. I just gave him a break today because yesterday we were having for an emergency, and he ended up pinch hitting and got a great at bat, but he ended up playing longer than I was expecting. So I gave him the day off today. He should be fine tomorrow or the next day.
What's your take on McAllister? I mean, he came up here when injuries hit, give him a chance, but he's kind of worked his way into serious spot for next year, right?
Yeah, definitely. The kid is very impressive. Today he pounded the strike zone. He got a good sinking fastball, good slider, tall, different angle, and he works hard. So that was a good deal. That was a good deal getting that kid, and he's showing that hard work and dedication can get you to the big leagues, and he's performing.
Sandy was a big 10-run fifth inning for you guys. What do you feel like they took advantage of?
The little things. Cabby's bunt when the third baseman was playing back. The guys were not trying to do nothing extraordinary. They just tried to do the necessary to keep the rally going. They were not getting big. They were just using what the pitcher was giving them, and they stay within themselves, trying to go up the middle, the other way. Some balls were in, they pulled them, and that's how you get in a good rhythm.
Last night you guys struggled to get a timely hit, and today you just got them.
That's baseball. And even though last night we had some balls in the nose with right at people, there were some at bats that they were not very good. Balls in the air, first pitch, swinging. When you try to get too big, that sometimes that happens. It's when you try to stay short, knowing the situation, that's when you probably perform better.
Feel good to see a game like this from Cabby, given having the injury and kind of a rough second half, but to go right back in today and have the game he had was
definitely. Cabby said he was available yesterday. I gave him a break. I said, well, let's get ready for tomorrow. He ended up playing because I pinched him in. And today it was great. He played good defense, and he looks good out there. And also, he did well with the bat.
How did Carrera hurt his knee?
I think he dove, sliding second base, and the knee banged. He hit the ground. He's day to day. I don't think it's nothing major. We'll see how he gets up tomorrow.
15 runs, 19 hits for the Tribe. A winner today, 15-3. That's Sandy Alomar Jr. Feeling pretty good. 2 out of 3 so far as the interim manager of the Cleveland Indians. The Indians with a chance now to really mess up the White Sox. They beat them twice last week. Now they get them for 3. There's 3 more games left to this season, all at home, all against the White Sox. Let's check out everything from around the American League. It's getting exciting here as we're heading down the stretch. First of all, Mike Trout of the Angels, a home run to center. He is the youngest player to reach 30-30 on the season, previously held by A-Rod. The Angels won that game 5-4, and that's huge in the scheme of things. Let's check in now with New York and Toronto. Bottom of 5, 2-1 Toronto leading Brett Lawrie. 2-run homer off Phil Hughes. It was 4-1 Toronto, and the Yankees were thinking, oh my, especially with the Orioles rolling. But in the 8th, game tied at 5 after the Yankees had come back to tie the game. Eduardo Nunez with the sac fly. That scores Granderson for a 6-5 lead. Right now, bottom of 9, it is 9-5. So if you assume the Yankees hold on, that is huge because the Orioles won today. Let's start in the first inning. Nate McLouth, home run to left, his 7th of the year, 10th career leadoff home run. Baltimore 79-37 when hitting a home run. That made it 1-0. Jim Thome against the shift. He knows what to do. He goes the opposite way. That brings in a run to make it 3-0. Thome had another RBI single. Final score, Baltimore 6, Boston 3. That is big, and we'll tell you why when we take a look at the standings. Let's check out the White Sox now as we go into the Central. Tampa Bay. Here's B.J. Upton going uptown. Home run. His 27th of the year to make it 2-0. And in the 7th, Tampa Bay leads the White Sox 5-2. The White Sox are crumbling. Detroit and Minnesota. Miguel Cabrera watch as he's chasing the Triple Crown. 0 for 2 with the walk today. He is hitting .326, 43 homers, 136 ribbies. He's either tied or leading all of those categories. We'll see if he can get it done. The Tigers not getting it done, though, is Pedro Florman with the RBI single here to make it 1-0. But the Tigers have come back to take the lead 2-1, and that's in the 8th. Wow, that's huge. That could really bury the White Sox for good as we take a look at the standings right now. And that was a fielder homer, by the way. The White Sox are 2 back, so if everything stays the way it is, the White Sox would be 3 back with 3 to go. That's huge. Then look at the Yankees and the Orioles. They're tied right now. Actually, the Yankees are a half game back. If the Yankees go on to win that game, they'll be tied with 3 to go. Both teams could have clinched a playoff berth if the Angels had lost, and the Orioles and their fans were actually watching that game on the Jumbotron, but Texas lost, the Angels won, so the Orioles and Yankees were not able to clinch today, but they're very close to clinching as you see the Angels there hanging in the wild card race. Wow, it is really coming down to the wire in the American League. And by the way, the Indians, if the Twins lose, will be out of the cellar a game ahead of the Twins. National League, it's much more simple. As you see the division races there, all pretty much set up. The wild card, the only thing coming down. Well, I'll tell you, the Indians here, it's been a tough road the second half of the season, but at least they're winning some games here at the end. Some positive thinking to head into the offseason. I know that's not what you want to hear, but if you're a fan of baseball, these races here at the end, been a lot of fun to watch. All bets are off coming up later on tonight here on SportsTime Ohio. I'll see you later on Channel 3 for Browns Tonight. That's after the late news and the football game over on NBC. I'm Dave Chudowsky. Hope you enjoyed it. That's the end of the Conrads postgame show. That's it for me this year. Al Pulowski finishes you out the last 3 games, Indians and White Sox. See you down the road.
1-1 pitch to Cabrera. High drive, deep left. Back is Gordon. On the track at the wall, it is gone to Souvenir City. A grand slam for Cabrera. What an inning for the Indians. A 9 spot here in the 5th. Make it 10.
Why not? The salami for Cabrera. He was sitting up there waiting for it. He got his pitch, and boy, he did some damage. How about Chu has 2 hits in the inning with a couple of ribbies? Cabrera now with 2 hits and 4 RBIs in the inning. His 16th of the season, 2nd career grand slam, and there it was, middle in. He knew it as soon as he hit it.